Greetings, everybody. It is time for some more Battlestar Galactica. This is Season 2, Episode 10, titled Pegasus. In the previous episode, well, the tensions were high, and then they all came together to work on this project, this new ship that Starbuck then got to fly. It's been a little while since I've watched any new episodes. Like sometimes I just can't find the time to do so during the week, and then I have to push it to like the next week, and I do apologize for that. Like the people who are mostly affected by that is our dear patrons. But I'm thinking like that. I know that the next two episodes, like it's a two-parter, so hopefully I can watch those two episodes together. And yeah, I'm just like, in general, still really curious about everything here, everything in the story, what's going to happen, what can possibly go wrong. A lot, I'm sure, still. But sorry, something in my throat. Let's get into this. Or, well, before I do, the usual spiel. Please subscribe if you haven't already. We're still trying to get to 100,000, and we need your help to get there. Also, throw in a comment, click that like button. It only takes a second to do so. And then Patreon. Yes, you can go over there and you can watch the uncuts, but you can also watch ahead. There's a link down in the description. It's going to take you to Patreon. There's also a link for our merch store. Please go and check that one out. And then there's a pinned comment telling you exactly how far ahead I am over on Patreon. Let's get into this. Battlestar Galactica, Season 2, Episode 10. Here we go.
Hoagie just jumped into Dratus Range CBDR. From the size of it, it's probably a Cylon base ship. Cap's on its way to intercept.
Holy shit, what?
Sir, I'm getting colonial transponders.
Huh?
Colonial.
Hell, now they're using our own signals against us.
Maybe.
Or this is not the Silence?
This is the Battlestar Pegasus to the ship claiming to...
Oh, okay, so that's Pegasus.
How could that be? The entire fleet was destroyed.
Whoa, this is big.
Madonna, is that you?
Admiral Kane.
Kane.
I don't know what to say. This is a miracle.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Galactica Apollo, you are not going to believe what I'm looking at out here.
Well,
It is a dream.
hopefully not. Hopefully this is real, and we just got another Battlestar joining the fleet. What the frack? Okay, I did not see that coming at all. Oh, and the survivors count went way up by a couple of thousand, it seems. So, makes sense. Oh, okay. Interesting music.
Nice of you to show up.
Couldn't get here too early.
Hello there. Yeah, this almost does feel like a dream. It doesn't feel real, but it is, right? She looks like a very serious person. Everybody's being very serious right now. Except for Rosalind, who's just like,
On behalf of the officers and the crew of the Pegasus, it's a pleasure to see all of you. Welcome back to the Colonial Fleet.
Okay, now it's less serious. It's a celebration.
I'm fairly burning with questions. I hope you don't mind if I just dive in.
Please.
How did you find us?
How did you survive?
Instead of finding the Cylons, we found you.
So you've been attacking their fleet.
Well, you know what they say about the best defense.
Sure.
Did you avoid the initial Cylon attack on the colonies?
I'll have another if you don't mind.
Also, an answer would be nice. Why am I being suspicious all of a sudden?
Getting ready to pack up and go home to Toron. And that's when the Cylons attacked. They hit the shipyard with 3, maybe 4 nukes. We were completely defenseless, so I ordered a jump.
To where?
Wherever.
Anywhere.
Well, I'm sure you have quite a story, but I won't make you go through it right this very minute. You can send over your logs. When you get the chance.
Okay.
Admiral Kane is my superior officer. She will take complete command of the entire fleet.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
This is your ship, and I have no desire to interfere with Galactica's internal affairs.
Good.
Madam President, you look like I just shot your dog.
No, I just the commander and I, we've been through a lot.
You know, to build up a whole new rapport and trust with Kane, I guess.
Thank you for finding us.
Madam President.
I'm just kind of still waiting for the other shoe to drop here.
Secretary of Education?
Yeah, there we go.
She's come a long way.
I'm sure.
Admiral Kane ordered our XO to attack. He refused the order.
We have a Cylon prisoner aboard this ship.
We have one on ours as well.
Ours has proven to
What?
be an excellent source of intelligence.
Who do you have?
She asked for his gun, shot him in the head with it in front of the whole crew.
Whoa. Okay, fuck. She's brutal. Or- Are you joking? That's not funny. But why did I believe the story? Seems like Adama is also suspicious.
You guys put scorecards on the side of your ships.
That's 48 kills right there.
Special. Do you have caps and t-shirts too?
Starbuck. Sassy as always.
Admiral Kane's philosophy. That means it's your philosophy now, Captain.
The name of my commander is Adama. It should be pretty easy to remember because it's my name.
I'll keep that in mind, Daddy's boy.
Why are we doing this? Why let's just go into the situation with be friendly, be nice, be frack.
I'd be very happy to examine the prisoner.
Okay, who's the prisoner? Is it
Admiral Kane has assured me that those supplies are on their way.
Well, at least she's taking your phone calls. I can't even get her to answer mine.
Wow.
She outranks me. It's as simple as that. I've been taking orders my entire career. This is no different.
Yes. More going on here.
But he wasn't lying, I can tell you that right now.
Well, I hope you won't jump to conclusions. Wait for all the facts. Context matters.
That woman shot an officer right in front of the crew.
We shut down an entire civilian transport.
Yeah, context matters, but it is like if it really is true, that could be an issue.
Just so we can put her in context.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I don't know, like I should still be very happy that the Pegasus found them, and now we have more people in the fleet and a whole other Battlestar. But I'm just nervous now. They both look very surprised. No, wait, is it another Sharon? Seriously?
Oh my god.
Or I can't see. Who? It's a dark-haired woman. Why is she No, wait, not dark-haired. This looked like that in the. It is her. And they are not treating her the same as like the Galactica is treating Sharon.
Open the door. Now, please.
Okay, yeah, well, I suspected as much that it might be number 6, another model, but to find her in this condition? Well, maybe I should have expected that, just from what I've learned so far about the Pegasus or Kane in particular.
Will you help her, guys?
I will do everything I can.
There you can probably hear the little one. It's calling for me. Aww.
I think it would be best if you left us alone for a time.
Oh.
You have already used the stick. It's time to use a carrot.
She gonna go along with that?
Please give the doctor whatever he needs.
Yes, sir.
Commander, having read your
Okay.
logs, it appears that you have been through quite an ordeal.
Yeah, no shit.
The fleet is composed of 2 base ships, about a dozen or so support ships, and 1 large vessel that we are still unable to identify. It's this large ship, whatever it is, the Cylons are protecting it.
This is what I call a tempting target.
Very. Seems quite important.
I'll have Apollo coordinate with your CAG.
Which leads me...
Yeah, that was something else.
I'm going to integrate the crews. And I'm starting by reassigning Captain Adama to the Pegasus Airway.
Huh? What? You start by taking away his son? Are you...
After reviewing your logs, it is my judgment that having your son as Galactica CAG has been a grave mistake.
Hmm.
And I dare say he's not the only one with disciplinary problems. There's a Kara Thrace who habitually strikes fellow officers and disobeys orders. This Lieutenant Agathon has fraternized with and evidently impregnated an enemy agent. Let's not even discuss your exile.
Yeah, well, as you said, they've been through a lot. But context matters.
You're way too close to these officers. And it's blinding you to their weaknesses and to the damage that they're doing to unit cohesion and to morale.
I don't agree.
Can't just come in here and just... Probably some truth to what she's saying, I know, but... How dare you?
That's a load of crap. She's just trying to break up the team because their
eve
tag
before
has
a
a
major
stick up his
Cylon
ass.
operation.
That's enough! She's given you an order. You will carry it out.
Permission to speak freely?
You may not.
No.
We'll power down, hide near the surface, wait for the fleet to pass by. Starbuck, you have something to add?
Your plan sucks.
You gotta use the stealth ship we constructed aboard Galactica.
Homemade tin can.
That's enough. Starbuck, you're off this mission.
Oh, just like that?
Go get the Blackbird. Take some pretty pictures of our Cylon ship.
Copy that.
Nice. Bending the rules again. Which right now I'm in support of because I know and love these characters. I'm not fond of the new people so far, and I don't trust them, so...
Even got yourself a Cylon. Heard she's a hot one, too. Ow!
Like to get me some of that Cylon stuff, huh?
That's enough, guys. Just shut up.
just shut up. And now they're gonna go in and talk to her. Oh shit! Oh fuck!
What is the function of this ship?
I don't know.
Here, take a closer look. What makes it so important?
What do you think? Thrawn will give us a chance at this one, too?
Okay, I hate this. This is... Wow.
Your little robot girl is in for quite a ride.
Oh man,
What the frick?
What are you doing? What the This is absolutely horrible. I know they don't see them as humans, but... Oh, I think you just killed the guy, though.
Hand behind your head. Do it now. Do it.
What's gonna happen? What the frack?
We've cleared Galactica and are en route with prisoners and the body of Lieutenant Thorne.
Great, now they're prisoners. I was so happy at the beginning of this episode.
You dissolved an independent tribunal when you didn't like the verdict. And if I'm not mistaken, Chief Tyrrell was on trial there as well.
Thank you. Now get up.
Now, frack off.
I knew someone. A woman. Unlike any other woman I'd ever known. Intensely sensual. When she wasn't in my bed, she was in my thoughts. She was a Cylon.
She's still in your thoughts.
because I love her.
Anyone else like listening in on this? Her wrists and just like the... Damn! They have abused the shit out of her. That was actually a really beautiful scene.
Seem a little distracted, Captain. 2 of my friends just got arrested and charged with treason. I suggest you file that under not your problem.
Huh?
Court-martial's over.
Oh.
Huh? What?
When did it start?
She's gonna execute them both for murder and treason.
What? Oh, come on.
I want a Marine strike team in a Raptor in 5 minutes. You have work to do.
Sir.
You're just gonna... Oh! The music in this fracking episode.
I weighed their statements against those of the guards, and I took into consideration their service records and commendations.
And threw all of that out the window.
Launch the fighters. You can quote me whatever regulation you'd like. I'm not gonna let you execute my men.
You are making such a mistake.
I'm getting my men.
Action stations.
Action stations.
Admiral,
Action
this
stations.
will spiral out of control fast.
It really will.
He's left me with no choice. Launch the alert Vipers.
Because there's no other choice. No, what? Are we really doing this? That's so many fighters. To be I didn't... I thought the next one was going to be, or the next 2 were good. Like, that's a 2-parter. But it's essentially a 3-parter, or because this ending was not satisfactory. What? Wow, my head is spinning with everything that we got in this episode. And like how it started, the mood I was in there, and then where things are going now, and the mood that I'm in now. Complete night and day. I don't even, like, it went, like, I can't even find the words. It happened so fast that things just started going, and I was suspicious to begin with, of course, mostly because, like, is this really happening? And then, oh, it is really happening. So that's a good thing. How could it not be? And then they meet up, they come aboard, and they seem very serious. And then I got suspicious again, but then everybody got happy and started celebrating, and we got them talking together and cooperating, and we're like, yeah, sure, there's definitely gonna be some obstacles and some things that they're gonna have to get used to now, especially, you know, following military protocol with an admiral showing up and taking command. But then she was like, I don't want to mess with your command, Adama. I don't want to mess with your ship, your people. But that turned out to be complete bullshit, because that is definitely what she then turned around and did. And then we got the revelation that they also had a Cylon prisoner. And then through that, and then like the conversation that Ty had with their XO, where he told the story about Kane just like shooting her next in command when he refused an order, painting a very clear picture of her. And then he said it was a joke, but Ty was like, no, that was definitely not a joke. I am 100% certain. And I am also pretty sure now that, nope, that was definitely not a joke. Like, she is a hard ass, and she's the type of person where, like, if you go against me, if you go against my command, no matter whatever reasons you have, then, like, you're done for. Her willingness to accept what is then also going on her ship. And I know that, you know, if I stand on the outside and I look in, it shouldn't come as a surprise that they are not treating a Cylon prisoner as human. And after what the Cylons have done to humanity, of course they wouldn't be kind to a Cylon prisoner. But knowing what I know now, having following the Galactica and all the people there and everything they've been through, and learning about the Cylons and the the human looking Cylons, and the fact that they are just like us, just like humans. They feel the same things. They work sort of in the same way, and then applying that to what they're doing. Like, I'm appalled. I'm absolutely appalled. Let's just say, like, they violently abused their prisoner number 6 and raped her over and over and over again. And it seemed like the entire crew had a go at her or something, and they were going to treat Sharon the same way. And when they showed the previously on, that they showed for this episode, they showed a lot of the stuff that we'd seen recently with the Chief, with Tyrell, and with Hilo. And I thought, we're going to get more into that, and maybe there's going to be some more between them. But no, they teamed up. they went for this interrogator, Thorn. Sorry, it's just I have I have something in my throat that's just really itchy. They went for the interrogator together, and they beat the crap out. Like, they didn't even get to beat the crap out of him. He got thrown against the wall and hit at something, and he died. And I'm not like, I don't even know how to react. I didn't even know how to react to that, because it was like, okay, that's going too far, but he was definitely going too far. But seen with his eyes, their eyes, what they have experienced, and the orders that they've received from Kane, like, then they were not out of hand. Like, they were just doing what they've been doing up until this point. It's such a fracked up situation. And Kane moving around some people as well. I guess I get the decision, because, like, you read the reports, and when you go back and you look back at what Apollo has done, what Starbuck has done, and they've gone back and forth, and they've, had a divided fleet at one point, and then they came together again. It doesn't look good. So just with that amount of information, I get that decision. But what keeps coming back to me, and what Adama said, is context. Context is very important, especially in a situation like this, in situations like these, what they have been through. Because if I was still of the same mind that I was, like the same mindset that when I started this, and what I was thinking when it came to the Cylons, like, I was like, no mercy towards these fuckers. They are the enemy. They're machines. I wouldn't have batted an eye. Maybe over. I don't know. But then again, with everything, with all the context, that's not where I am now. And they've clearly not been through similar, like they've sort of been through similar situations, but Kane just handled it very differently than Adama. Like, I thought Adama was a hard ass. Compared to her, like, he's a softie. Like, he has a soft spot for his people. He loves them, and like, we know that as well. Like, he said as much very recently, and he's shown us how, like, his emotional side. And her, she's doing things differently. and they've just been tracking the Cylons, and there's this very specific ship that they want to get at, and I'm also curious about that. But now that whole operation, everything is just out the fracking window, because now they are going against each other, and that it can't end well. I don't. I'm so I want to jump into the next one. I just don't have time to do so today. Shit. Wow. What a roller coaster of an episode. Even more so than before. I feel like because I say this all the time, but all of the episodes are emotionally taxing and can be overwhelming because there's a lot going on, and I'm very invested in this. But this one just I guess I'm gonna need for it to sort of sink in now that I can't just jump into the next one, even though I really want to. Because that was a lot. That was so much going through all of that in that episode. And I'm really just, and it shows the storytelling in this series, and just how well crafted everything is, that what I just mentioned before with me having a very different mindset when it came to the Cylons to begin with, and then where I am now, and that just makes I can't stop thinking about like how they treated number 6 and what they were about to do to Sharon. Like you saw me almost like jump out of my chair when Thorne, he started unbuckling his pants. Like, are we fracking going here? Abuse like that. Sort of how I felt kind of in the episode The Farm. That's also very much a standout to me. So, yeah. I don't have any more words. I could try to make sense of the mess that's inside of my head right now even more, but I can't. So I'm just gonna end it here. One hell of an episode. Freaking Pegasus. I can't wait to see what's gonna. I can and I can't. I want to get into the next one, but I'm afraid for what's gonna happen. So maybe it's good with a little break before I watch the next 2 episodes that are going to be 2. That's a 2-parter, just a direct like continuation of of this one. So essentially a 3-parter, I guess. I don't. Oh man.